Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. So I'm down here in the Keys, Florida Keys, in a place called Islamorada. It's absolutely beautiful. And the reason I'm here is I'm celebrating my 48th birthday and taking a break after having worked incredibly hard for weeks and weeks and months. So giving myself a break, a well-deserved break, is something that I felt that I had earned. But the reason I'm making this video is that today I was descending down the stairs, just behind me, leading into the ocean, doing snorkeling, and I fell. And I fell in such a way that I'm absolutely certain that I would have broken my back and I would be in hospital now, paralyzed, had I not trained as hard as I have in gymnastics, martial arts, breakdance, acquiring all kinds of reflexes and abilities, and of course being strongly built from training for all these years, decades actually. But when I fell, when you fall you have like a shock, but somehow after that shock I came to a realization, and that is why I'm making this video. A few years ago my grandfather died, and I got to do something that I had wanted to do since I was a kid but never actually did. I spent a few hours with him on his deathbed, and he was coming in and going out of consciousness back and forth, but you know, there was just some incredible serenity that I felt with him. And I did something that I've wanted to do for decades. I told him everything that I was so thankful for, because you know, he helped me so much in my life through difficult times that, you know, just I felt at the time I couldn't have gotten through without, you know, him and his grandmother, my grandmother, his wife. So they were both very kind to me. And going to his funeral, I've never felt more at ease. I still felt this serenity. And I wanted to feel more of this incredible feeling. And I know that people that are doing yoga, people that do meditation, they have this within their grasp. They have had this feeling, this serenity. But I went through difficult times in my life, as probably everybody does. But during these times, there were many altercations, and with my parents, you know, people around me, with my siblings, and even later on with my children. So for the past few years, I've been working on building more and more serenity in my life. And even though I just said that I've been working a lot for the last, you know, few weeks and months, I still feel this serenity. And behind it was something very simple. But as it is with things that are simple, they are not easy to do. So what I did, a lot of the work I did was to eradicate resentment. And if we think about what is resentment, one way of looking at it is that it's like drinking poison and expecting the person that you're resentful towards to get the effects of the poison that you just drank. It's idiotic, it's nonsensical. And so by being honest to people and opening up about things that I harbored resentment because of, has literally changed my life. So I encourage you on my birthday to do the same. And it's like going to a funeral. We're thinking like, I wish I had told him or her what they meant to me. But why wait? Shouldn't we tell the people that we love them? And one of the reasons that is hard is because we harbor resentment. And when that goes, we have this serenity. And I'm not saying that I am living a perfect life, by no means. But my life has gotten exponentially better after I started working on myself and eradicating resentment. Instead of being jealous of other people, you enjoy and share in their victories, and you find a way to support them when they are struggling. And at the same time, you feel that you have support when you're struggling. And the victories, they become so much sweeter. And coincidentally or not, during this time, I've also gotten to work with incredible people. In acting, you're in front of a camera and the director says action, and you have to be in the moment. So that's a very special thing to do, and I think that many people know that they can actually do it, whether they decide to follow that path or not. But more importantly, when we are with other people, it's how we make them feel that we are remembered by, not by being, right. I know that a lot of people realize that it is true what I'm saying. And we don't have to be perfect. We are just human beings. We are allowed to make mistakes. And even if you think about it, if we were afraid to make mistakes, there would be no progress. Edison and his team of people, they did over 2,000 mistakes when they discovered what we call the light bulb. And so they did all these mistakes, but why? Why did they keep on doing it? Einstein said that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is one of the ways of describing madness. So we know this is a tricky equation that I'm talking about, and even more so with emotions, because biological and psychological individuality is incredibly diverse among people. We come from different backgrounds, we have different cultures, we have different beliefs, different belief systems, different experiences. So how do we align all of this? We can't, not without making a lot of mistakes. And we have to also allow other people to make mistakes. So, eradicating resentment is something that I wish for myself. And on my birthday, I wish for you too. So happy birthday to me, and happiness to you.